Hi, welcome to 5 Days of Barre. This is actually day 6. It's a bonus workout. It's going to be all core work. So it's going to be called slow isometric core bar work. And here we go. Remember to stretch a little bit before and after all my videos. Now, I'm going to do my best to do some major instruction, but I also don't want to count every rep. So high reps, I'll probably shout out like every 10 instead of doing, 1 and all that. But first thing you're going to do is you're going to need a mat and yourself. You will need nothing but that. So you're going to lay on your back and your feet are going to actually be together and pretend there is glue, super glue on the bottom of your feet. Hands are going to be behind your head. So right away, my spine is wanting to arch. Oh, no, we're not going to do that. We got to push your spine into the mat. So basically, you're going to be in tuck. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is you're going to have your elbows wide, hands are behind your head for protection of your neck, and you're going to raise up. And this I am going to count out for a 10-second hold. So raise up, elbows stay wide. You're looking up, straight up towards your ceiling for 10 seconds. Engaging in the core, staying in tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leave left elbow wide, right elbow close to your head, pulsing up for 20. I'm going to shout out, remember, every 10. Pausing on the lift. Very slow. Okay, this is 10. Right elbow goes wide, left elbow goes towards my head. 10 more. Make sure you're breathing out on the crunch. Two more, stay with it. Now both elbows are close to your head, still looking up towards the ceiling. The neck is not rounded. 20-second hold right here, stay in tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, engaging in the core. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep right hand behind your head. Right elbow is still close to your head. Your left hand is facing up toward your ceiling. You're going to pulse up for 20 isometric pulses. 1, 2, oh yeah, 3. Focus on your breath. That's 10, 10 more. Two more. Left hand behind your head. Left elbow close to your head. Right hand up towards your ceiling. 20 more isometric crunches. Slow. Stay in tuck. There's 10. Right hand behind the head. Left fingers are actually going to be directed towards the left knee. Your legs are still the same. Now also my right elbow is going to also direct towards my left knee. So I'm going to be working my obliques. Stay really slow and really tight with the crunch. So it's this way for 20. So it's 1, 2, 3, focus on breath, 4, focusing right here on my left lower oblique, 5, 6, still in my tuck, 7, 8, there's 10, 10 more. Gauge the core. All right, there's 20. Left hand behind the head. Left elbow is going to direct over towards my right knee. Now my right fingertips also are towards my right knee for 20. There's 1. Right obliques. There's 10, 10 more. Two more. Feet together, flex feet, feet off the mat. Calves are parallel to the mat. Now your elbows are not going to be super wide, but they're not going to be close to your ears either. Your elbows are going to be angled out. So my legs are here. I'm going to crunch up for 30. And as I crunch, my knees are going to go towards my face, okay? For 40, please. I'm going to shout out once again every 10. So it's 1. Keeping my calves parallel to the mat. Feet are inflexed. Oh, this is good. There's 10, 30 more. Spine into the mat. $20. Great move. $30. $40. Legs up. If you have to have your knees at a slight bend, please do so, or even more so. But if you're able to, open up your back of your legs and have your legs pretty tight, you can also do that. So now you're gonna have your right hand behind your head for protection. Put your right elbow close to your right ear. Left fingertips are actually going to direct towards my toes. If you can touch your toes, great, but stay isolated. Very slow, very tight movement. Up for 30. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. 20. 30. Stay with it. 10 more. 40. Switch sides. 40 more. 10. 20. 30. And 40. Slowly bring your legs down. Wow. upper, center, and even lower. Really engage on all of these moves. Now, very, very, very slow. We're going to actually stay on one side. So a bicycle, you know, the whole old-fashioned bicycle move, your feet are going to be flexed, but you're actually just going to stay with one leg out and one knee bent. So right elbow, actually right leg's going to be out. My left knee is going to be bent. My left elbow is going to be directed towards my bent left knee. So it's going to look like this. Left elbow is going to stay wide. So it's here. And actually the leg that's out, which is right, we'll do a little bit of a lift up on that too. A lot going on this move. Let me show you like 5 of them. So it's just like this. Okay, so let's aim for 20. This is a very tough move. Please make sure your back and your spine is pushed down into the mat. Make sure you focus on your breath. Breathe out on the crunch up. Please follow me. I'm actually going to shout out every 5 on this one because I really want you to stay with me. Okay, right leg out, flexed foot. All right, here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, quads to chest, side to side, just a little stretch in your back. Okay, same thing, other side. Now your left leg's going to go out. Flexed foot, left elbow directed towards my right knee now, and my right elbow is going to stay wide and open for 20. So it's, don't forget to lift your leg up. There's 5, 10, 15, and 20. Quads to chest, side to side. I really, really felt that in my obliques, and really, really, it actually all was on my side, the side that I was crunching into. I felt it on that, the opposite side actually. Okay, now feet are going to be down on the mat, wide, wide feet. On this one, I'm actually going to take my left hand, put it behind my head, take my right hand, I'm going to go in between my legs. I'm going to try to stay up in a high crunch, but still isolate. So it's going to be, now I'm going to do chin to chest. Spine is automatically just goes into the mat. Now, right hand, palm is down, facing down towards the floor. I'm going to stay high, this high for 30. Stay with me. 1. A little faster pace. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, switch, right hand behind the head, same thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Quads to chest. Okay, now you're going to sit up, and your feet are going to stay wide. We're going to slowly have our palms facing up towards the ceiling, pushing the feet down into the mat. Slowly go down halfway for a 5-second countdown. I'm going to show you this first. Flat back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got the drift? Okay. So down, up, down, up. We're going to do 10 rounds of that. Okay. So here we go. What I'm noticing about my feet is when I get down on that 5-second count back, my feet are like, they're wanting to lift up. So really push them down into the mat. All right, here we go. I'm going to actually count every one of these out every second. All right, core is engaged. 1, 2, neutral neck. 3, 4, 5, pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. Stay with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Nice work. Shake out the legs. I really felt it in my legs too. Ooh. Okay, now have your feet a little bit, actually have your feet as wide as the mat. Feet are still going to stay down on the mat. You're going to go back onto your back. Hope you guys are liking this as much as me. Great stuff. Pushing the spine into the mat. So automatically my tailbone is heavy and it just secures the back. It's just we got to protect our back. So on this one, you're actually going to stay on one side and aim to tap the outside of your left foot. So if you can get your heel, if you can get more of the, if you bring your feet in closer, you'll be able to get the side of your foot. So if your neck is hurting, put the hand behind it to support the neck. It's your call, but we're going to pulse pretty quickly for 40. So follow my count. All right, here goes. Spine into the mat. 1, 2, right here, right here, right here. Left obliques. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Stay with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right obliques. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pushing the feet down into the mat really makes a difference too. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. Slowly come down, quads to chest. Ooh, okay, we're going to actually go into a V-sit. Remember, modification for V-sit, so it is some balance work. Modification would be on the elbows. And actually, if you want to support your back, put your top of your hands under here, and you can do the same thing just like this. This would be modification for what I'm going to show next. The little taps with the toes. Okay, so V-sit is some balance work. You want to make sure that you find that sweet spot. If you're too far back, you're going to fall back. Biggest thing about this is keeping the core tight. All right, so I'm going to actually have palms up. I'm going to get in my V-sit. I'm going to really engage in my core, tapping my 2 big toes together. So I'm opening up about 4 inches and coming in, and so I'm going to be in V-sit. So right away my core is engaged. So palms up. Right here, in point, 40 toe touches. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Engage in the core. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. Bring the legs down, shake them out. Now, same thing, but actually on this one, you're actually just gonna stay, you're gonna be very straddled. Feet are still gonna be in point, but on this one, it's gonna be a lot slower. You can do, so if you're on the mat, modification, you're very straddled and you're coming in, chin to chest, pausing here, and then pausing on the out. Same thing, pause on the in, pause on the out. So palms up again for 15. So every time the toes touch and go in is 1 count. All right, chin to chest, protect your back, core is engaged. All right, here we go. So it's 1, breathe, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay with it. 5 more. We can do hard things. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the legs down. Lay back on your back, quads to chest. Stretch out your spine. The muscles along your spine, I should say, stretch out your spine. The muscles along your spine. Great work. Okay, now on this next one, your hands are gonna, you can have your hands like your fingers underneath your bum for protection. That's what I'm gonna do. Or you can have your hands, make sure they're flat on the mat. I like just here for comfort. So on this one, we're gonna actually do some really super slow leg lifts. So your legs are gonna be out long. Feet are actually gonna be flexed, pushing my spine into the mat. So when you come down on these, and if you feel like, oh my gosh, my lower back, just don't go as low. There's nothing wrong with that. So what you're gonna do on this one is you're gonna raise up about 4 inches, feet are flexed, feet are together, and you're gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, up an inch. 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 1, 2, pushing the spine, engaging in the core, up an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 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 up an inch. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, up an inch. Now, hands, take them out behind your bum. On this one, you're going to be balled up, and you're going to have your elbows tight by your side, and you're going to do a little isometric balled up crunch for 40. Very quick pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Engage in the core. 20. 30. 40, open up a little bit, stay here. 1, we're gonna do 40 more. 10. 20. 30. Go even wider, so you're here for 40 more. Engage in that core. 10. 20. 30. 'Now, elbows to knees if you're able to. Straddle out, 2-second hold. If you can't get your knees to your elbow, it's fine. So even if it's here, if it's hurting your back, have your straddle out higher. But when you're here, have your elbows wide. We're going to do 20 of these. So there's 1. Pause on the in and pause on the out. 2. 3, 4, hip flexor work 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, now, we're going to do a little bit of elbow planking. And this is going to be good for our obliques. We're actually going to stay on one side. So you're going to be in elbows, but your hips are going to turn. I'm going to show you. Remember, shoulder directly over the elbow. I'm going to be in fists on this. Feet are going to actually be together. So what you're going to do is you're going to then stagger your feet. You're going to stay right on this side. And you're going to go hips down pretty quickly, up and down. Just like that. So high reps, we're going to do 50 on each side. So let's do 50, stretch back our arms, and then do the other side, okay? So engage in the core, really, really breathe, and don't put it into your neck. So actually, I'm dropping my right hip down first. I'm really trying to open up my chest towards you so I'm not dipping down, and that's going to take some pressure off of your neck. Engage, engage, engage. Focus on breath. I'm going to actually, every 10, because we're going to do 50, I will shout out every 10, okay? I'll say 1, because that's going to be the start, and then 10. So just be in your space. Feel what's going on in your body. All right, here we go. So drop the right hip down. All right, 50. So here we go. 1. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. You really have to engage on that. If you really engage, you're really going to feel it. Okay, other side. So you're going to drop your left hip down. Okay. At any time, you can always stop the video. We've been doing core for almost 30 minutes. A lot going on, and I haven't really, I've been instructional, but I haven't really, I've been very focused this morning. Okay, here we go. Left side, same thing for 50. 1. 20 or 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. Slowly come down, stretch back. Okay, one more move. You're going to get in plank. You can do this on your elbows if you want to. But if you have any wrist issues, I would suggest you get on your elbows. So you're going to get in plank, shoulders directly over the wrist, wide hands, feet are going to be together. So all we're going to do is that on this is you're going to be on your big toes and you're going to drop down, double knees for 20. Follow my pace. 2, 3, engage in that core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, tummy tight, 10, 10 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow. Shake out your wrists. Great work, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Core, core, core. I really, truly believe that our abs, it's really tough. Obviously, nutrition. Let's talk about nutrition. I just want to talk about it for a second. We can work out all day long. We can run all day long. We can do a ton of cardio, but the most important thing is what we put in our mouths, okay? So when people say, oh, Amy, you know, what do I do to get rid of my tummy? And I'm like, well, you know, write down for a week what you eat, because I'm also a personal trainer, and let me look at, if you feel comfortable with that, let me look at what you're eating and what you're putting in your mouth. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of people, they don't even eat enough. You have to, you know, get your protein in, and they're going towards the carbs for a quick, but I'm like, this is all you've eaten all day, so they're not even building muscle because they're not eating enough and they're not getting enough protein, and their food choices are wrong. So it starts with your nutrition. Please comment below, and also isometric abs. To me, I've gotten the best results with isometrics versus the big range of motion core work. So anyway, the light starts within, and I hope you've enjoyed this series. Bonus round today was, of course, abs, 30 days of abs, or 30 days of abs, 30 minutes of abs. But I will see you soon tomorrow, and have a wonderful self-care day. Comment below. Bye-bye.